This is the key to my very first car, a 1992 Dodge Dakota pickup truck, and I bought it for only $500. This truck had all the bells and whistles, leather trimmed seats and a leather steering wheel, four-wheel drive, and power locks and power windows. It had the whole package. Here she is. Like I said, $500. It didn't buy me much, definitely didn't buy me a luxury car. But it did buy me a lot of memories. Bought me trips to school and back when I was in high school as a teenager. Bought me fun weekends with the boys, going to lunch between classes, and sometimes getting stuck in the mud and having to be towed out by your friend in his Jeep. My name is Brandon Scott. Today, I want to talk about the past, present, and future of the automobile and the automotive industry in general. It all begins in 1925 with the very first Ford Model T. I'm sure some of us have heard of this car before. This is the very first production car widely available to the average American consumer. Reason being is because Henry Ford, founder of Ford Motors, established a new manufacturing concept called the assembly line. I'm sure we've all been a part of one, big or small. The assembly line is a very, very effective tool when in production. Thus, it was available to the American consumer and was able to replace the horse and buggy for many people. Fast forward, you keep going with time, cars got better, faster, and sleeker. And then better, faster, sleeker, better, faster, and sleeker, better, faster, and sleeker, all the way to today. Now, quick question by the raise of hands. Who drove here today? Okay. Jaden. Today, some of the best cars are worth millions of dollars. 2018 Bugatti Chiron can do 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds with a top speed of 236 miles an hour. Koenigsegg, another one of the fastest cars, probably the most expensive production car ever on the market right now. What did you drive here today?
Volkswagen Jetta.
I figured. Well, most of us, a Koenigsegg or Bugatti Chiron, Ferrari, Lamborghini are in the marketplace. There's not a big marketplace for them in the first place. One, they're very expensive, and two, you honestly don't need one. Most people in Utah are driving one of these four cars, a SUV, sedan, pickup truck, or an off-road vehicle such as a Jeep. Now, we don't need a Bugatti Chiron or a Koenigsegg or a Ferrari to prove the fact that cars have come a long way since 1925. They're more efficient, they're definitely more affordable, easier to maintain, and much, much better gas mileage, sometimes up to 40 to 50 miles per gallon. Way better than a Vogue Model T back in the day. Now, we have a new challenger approaching. I'm sure some of us might know someone very close, friend or relative, who owns one of these, and I'm talking about an electric vehicle. This is the 2008 Tesla Roadster, first Tesla that Tesla Motors put out on the market. Now, Tesla was founded in 2008, and prior to 2008, there were electric cars in the marketplace, but it wasn't a big marketplace. Main manufacturers were Honda and Toyota. And honestly, prior to 2008, if you owned an electric car, it was going to be a Honda or Toyota. Most people who owned electric cars then, they were kind of nerdy. They weren't very efficient. They didn't have a high battery capacity. They weren't quick. And the only way you could charge it is you can't go to a Tesla charging station that you might see at a gas station or by a restaurant. You had to charge it at home. If you had an apartment, good luck finding a charger for your electric vehicle. Then comes well-known entrepreneur we all love, Elon Musk, founds Tesla Motors. He comes with the first prototype of an electric car, Tesla Roadster, 2008. He proved electric cars can be efficient, they can have a high battery capacity, they can be quick, and they definitely can be cool. Tesla now has a wide variety of vehicles, ranging from SUV to a sedan, all the way to a truck that will come out in about 1 to 2 years. They've also sparked other founders and other startups to compete with Tesla, such as Lucid Air, founded in the Bay Area in California, trying to out-compete Tesla and make a more luxurious electric car. Original manufacturers Ford, General Motors, Honda, Hyundai, Toyota are getting in the EV market right now. Ford's coming out with a new truck. Hyundai has more hybrid cars than any other manufacturer right now. EVs, or electric vehicles, are the future. And in the future, we will run out of oil. It's an inevitable fact. We will run out of oil. Studies show by 2052. I was born in 1999. When I am 53, I will have no other choice but to buy an electric vehicle. Or a natural gas vehicle, but we're talking about electric vehicles right now. That means my kids, when they are 16, they will most likely learn to drive with an electric vehicle. And we will still have our combustion engine cars, but are they dead? Are they worthless? The surprising answer is that Porsche, the exotic Italian motor company, is right now in the works of creating a synthetic fuel, a man-made version of gasoline that is not oil-based. hydrogen-based, but does not come from beneath the Earth's surface. Now, that being said, this fuel will not be cheap when they are done with it. It will not be $3.50 a gallon compared to the Maverick pump down the street. It will be expensive because lots of production, lots of studies have gone into this fuel. So why even bother if we're gonna own electric cars and this fuel's gonna be worth 20, 40, I don't know how many miles per gallon. The reason being is to keep these alive. To keep the classics alive, know where we came from, know where the automobile came from all the way back in our great-grandparents' age, all the way today into the future. Because with that fuel and with electric cars, we don't have to